1 week since those destructive tornadoes in Kentucky, but tonight we'll look back at one that tore through southern Illinois 64 years ago today. As News 3's Danny Valle explains, that storm has a unique connection to the ones we saw last week.
Tornadoes in my family is, in a way, something that has a historical place.
History often rhymes in times of destruction. These headlines describe the crisis in western Kentucky today, except these were printed 64 years ago after a tornado tore through southeast Missouri and southern Illinois in 1957, a time before storm warnings.
He got off work and he actually thought it was just your normal bad thunderstorms until he turned the corner and saw his house gone.
Michelle Jones' grandfather, George Butcher, survived with 2 of his children, including 9-year-old Gerald, who was walking back from the store with a candy bar for his little brother when
one of the neighbors who was across the street grabbed him and pulled him into their house right before the tornado hit. And it was literally the side of the street my grandpa was on was completely demolished. That other side of the street was unscathed.
9 died in Murfreesboro, 4 from one family. They were George Butcher's wife and 3 children, and getting recovery help was tougher in those times.
Growing up and hearing my grandfather tell the stories of his tornado experience and who did and honestly did not help.
That's why Jones is collecting donations for a friend who lost her home in a tornado that ripped through Dawson Springs. Jones says helping is her duty, a lesson learned from her grandfather.
He was always a very charitable man as well, who anytime he saw a need or knew a solution to an issue, he was right there to do it. And I definitely inherited that trait from him.
Danny Valle, News 3.
A total of 25 tornadoes happened on this day 65 years ago through Illinois and Missouri. 15 people died in those storms.